Welcome to another Ray's Way of Doing Things with Elune, where today I'm going to show you an update of how the world boss works and what things I found out and what I've strategized for my current teams. And let's just say I've been still learning new things about the game to help the newer players out. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe and share it with the newer players so they could catch up to us. Alright, let's just go into it. So if you haven't seen the other video, let's just go to the boss's descriptions real quick, catch you guys up. For the Guardian of Balance, which is your main damage team, he has a characteristic of physical damage dealt reduced by 50%. So you don't want to use physical damage dealers usually, and you want to have a magic team that's going to be built. And the way he works is that if he has two wolves, right? If one of them is groggy, it's when a state is 100% and the wolf has a little stun over his head. On the boss, he's going to have guaranteed crit. And when both are groggy, it's crit damage doubles. But if you have Chloe, you don't have to worry about the first groggy effect because she will paralyze the boss over and over. So all you have to do is just keep groggy state 2 times. And let's just go with the left wolf, which is your bleed team. You want to have Kuhnhar, Michelle, for example, and even the wolves are really nice. The blue wolf is which one you want. He's the one that has the bleed effect, but the weakness is that this wolf is going to take 30% more damage when attacked with physical status effects. So you want your bleeds, your paralyzed, and such like that. So even Sally is a good pick for this because her A2 is actually paralyzed. Even though the paralyzed isn't going to affect, it still counts as the 30% increased damage. Same with the Destiny Watcher, which is actually nature. So my team is going to be Baldur, Katna, and Arslan, and I'll show you the gears for it later. Actually, let's just show it to you right now. So for the right wolf, I'm going to have this team. Mainly because you don't need a tank for this because you have Stellar Shield. And in case he does die, you have your Spring Yuha to revive. So you're fine for that. But Baldur's up front, so he could get attacked and actually prop his passive, which is able to cast Blaze on the enemy. And that's amazing because his kit works around being attacking Blaze units. And the more blazes on the enemy, the more damage and crit he will do. That is also why he is in a full BJ set, because I am pairing him with Arslan. And Arslan is a great unit for BJ because he has a passive which is able to AoE evade down. And that's 100%, all the way through the fight. There's no turns or anything, which is amazing. And then you have Katna, who is able to poison on her turn. And what poison does is 50% damage of her attack is soul damage. So that's pretty amazing right there. It's just passive attacks, and she's able to just auto attack and get poison, and her damage is mainly in her poison. So that's my nature team, and my bleed team is this. I have Seraphine in there for the weakness down for evasion, as well as her counter that is free damage when she is evading or attacked by an enemy with a weaken effect. And her attack actually hits for about, 20 to 30k depending, and she is able to help the team a lot, and just being in the front line is amazing. Then I have Dasari, who is able to do defense down weakening effect by 75%. That's going to help your Kuhnhar do more damage, 75% more. And Kuhnhar is your main bleeder who is able to just launch his shield and do so much damage just for that 4 mana special. And then you have the wolf in there in case you need the extra bleeds. This is just my team, you guys. You don't have to use it. It's just a recommendation. Instead of the wolf, you could put Michelle in there as well, but I am trying a different strategy. My strategy is to be able to have as much soul as I can on my team, as well as doing the most damage I can. And Michelle is able to pair well with Chloe's Paralyzed because she has a passive that works with her Snipe, which is her normal attack. And what it does is when Snipe crits, activate Savage Assault automatically against the enemy without consuming soul. So this happens to be a bleed effect as well. So when the boss has bleeding on it, that's going to do more damage overall. So even though it's going to be 50% physical reduced damage, it's okay because of the amount of attack she's going to do for free. She's able to just use her normal attack and activate her Savage Assault for free. So that's 2 attacks with 1 attack. Alright, what gear we want with her is Spirit. So we could get more chances, more auto attacks, more damage. Alright, let's go in with the, also, the other multiple attacker, Eris. Her ability is able to activate a special that increases by 45% for her Gale Blade, which is her auto attacks. And let's just say it's a lot of damage because of Baron J. And we'll go into Baron J right now. And Baron J is able to reduce the magic defense by 0.8 of his attack for 4 turns. And the way he works also is that when he hits an enemy and crits, he's able to gain soul damage, or soul. So instead of 24% chance of gaining 1 soul if attack land on an enemy, it's 50%, guys. That's just amazing right there. And he also does 20% increased damage when someone has magical defense that is lower than physical defense. So his kit works around just buffing down the boss. And then Chloe is obviously your main damage dealer, who is able to cast skills for free depending on how many souls you have. Also paralyzing to stun lock the boss and giving your team crit. And she does 30% increased damage for her special that also paralyzes, because unfortunately, if you guys noticed as you've been doing this fight, the skilled queue is actually bugged. It was perfect from day 1, but since day 2 and 3, all the skills activate after you have it don't work like it should. It should only just be used as you see which skills you'd like to use first. But instead, it's only going to use that skill, sadly. They need to fix that right away so we can have our skills back to normal, because the first release of the fight, I did really well, and I actually saw Chloe use her stun first, and then it queued into her normal abilities on rotation. So after she used her ult, she used her special. That's how it should be, but unfortunately it's not. So I'm going to have my skill queues as such, and as you see, Baron J is going to be mainly using his special, and when he does not have mana, he will auto attack. Same with Wei Wei, she's only going to use her ult, and when she doesn't have mana, she is going to use her auto attack. And same with Eris with her special, who's going to do the 3 hits and use her auto attacks when she does not have mana. And I'm just going to have my Michelle just have her auto attack. I don't need her to use any spells. I'm going to save all the mana for everyone else. So that's my team for the damage team. The rest doesn't matter. As long as you have a team that survives. For example, Fabian, as you see, is able to heal and res if needed. But with my team how it is, I don't need it. But here's the thing. This is how I've been doing it. But I got a crazy idea yesterday when I was driving, doing errands. Yeah, like I said, I think about this game daily, so even while driving. And it came to me of the idea of what strategy I could use, and it actually came to me how to use the 300 turns effectively. Now, with 3 teams, it's kind of hard to do that. So what I'm going to do is actually take them out. And what we're going to do is put someone instead. As you can see, it's just a low level 3-star unit. Doesn't matter. And I feel with this strategy, I'm able to use my full main team effectively and use that 300 turn the way it should be. Because the way it reads, it doesn't matter at all. Because I'll just use my 2-star Fabian. Actually, no, I won't. Let's see. We'll use this girl. Alright, so we're just going to take out all our guys because we don't want them affecting our team. And also, don't forget about potion, guys. As you see, I just clicked them off, so they are able to... Actually, no, I'm going to click them on, because apparently it's just not for each team. Alright, don't forget about your potion. You want your potions maxed as much as possible. I'm only going to use 4-star because I'm not going to pay 500,000 to move it to 5-star and wait 15 hours. So I want my crit power to be 20% because everything's going to be paralyzed. So let's just see how well this team does. I have it in Iron Wall, like I said, so I can gain as much soul as possible, get the free auto attacks from Michelle, and hopefully Spirit Set so I could get more auto attacks and her Savage Assault. And let's just go right into this and see how much we could actually do. And oh wait, before I forget, don't forget your guys' friend, because once you use this one, and whatever one you use, regardless if it's a support unit, special unit, doesn't matter. I'm going to use select damage because all my team is damage, and that's going to increase 10% damage to across all of my damage units, and I have 4 of them. So instead of just talking about it, guys, let's just see how well we do. Entering in now. Alright. I'm actually quite excited to see how this does. Alright, she gets her ultimate done first and paralyzes right away. And look at that. Michelle's already going twice. And she already attacked 4 times. It's amazing. We got the defense down. Here we go. As I said before, since Wei Special is all that she's able to use, so she's only going to auto attack. I am not going to micromanage because Chloe's micromanagement is bugged right now. So if I queue her up to Q3, it will go from 3 paralyzed to 1. And I feel they need to make that an issue and actually fix it. So as you can see, this is going pretty well. The rage unit is actually going pretty slow, and we're actually getting our turns how we want it to be. Because the way the wolves work is that the rage will increase 10 times the amount when they wipe out the team. So the way I strategize this is that I'm just going to wipe out my team right now on the first turn, so they don't actually affect the rage count. I'm just going to use the whole entire team for my main team, and we'll just see how far we can get. I mean, as you can see, it might resist. I might have to bring in someone else that can actually do it. Because if he gets 1 attack off, you know, oof, it's going to hurt. Alright, it's okay though. We got the reparalyze done. Alright. Well, it's pretty risky. Alright, so with the next team, instead of using Baron J, I might use someone else that we could actually reduce the resistance down, or is able to CC, for example. Alright, so we got our Baron J dead. That's okay. We could just keep it at it. So we got 3 more chances to not die, and then we have Michelle in the back. So far it's going alright. It's not as good as I thought it would be, but it's pretty damn good. Yeah, because I used to do more from my other strategy, but I think I need to be able to CC lock them better, so I'm probably going to bring in Reyna next time. But the strategy is going pretty well so far. It's just I think I just need to get better units. And maybe Michelle's adding some more resistance than it should. Oh no, Chloe's out as well. Oof, that sucks. Alright, that wasn't too bad. And then let's see what the report is. Yeah. I might have to bring Reyna in so I'm able to CC that guy. Let's just go on that right now. And instead of having Baron J... Sorry, not Baron J. Instead of having Michelle, we'll just put in Reyna. And we will CC her to hell. There you go at that. And let's just gear her up real quick. Yeah, because we don't want the boss to be getting out of anything. So we want to be able to use it the most. Alright, let's see. Okay, we're going to use this. Because it doesn't matter what weapons we use. As long as we have the 3 set. Alright, we're going to use this one. And I think we should use boots, because I think we have a damaged boot somewhere. There we go. And you know what? Might as well just put her in a soul set too, because more soul, more damage, right? Okay, we got the soul in. And let's put the ring in for more accuracy. Boom. Alright, so she's in 3 for 3 soul, and let's just go right in that. And round 2. Alright, I didn't queue up her souls, so let's just queue her up, so now she's only able to just do her second one. Alright, now this is a full magic team. She's able to use her restraint each time, which is fine. And we'll see how it goes. As you can see, his resistance is up a little bit. Yeah, to weaken resist. That's why we want to keep bringing in everybody else as well. Spell resist by 20%. Yeah. So we're going to keep trying to CC her, because more CC equals more damage in the end. Yeah, so far it's going pretty well. I'm not going to lie. Hopefully we can keep this up, and we might actually is able to micromanage. Let's see. Alright, we're able to use her ult at least, but can we be able to survive? Nope, we were able to restrain it. Let's see if Chloe is able to actually use her special real quick. See if it's still bugged. Hey, she's able to use it. Alright, so we're just going to keep Chloe on her ult right now. And I feel we're going to do more damage now. Sweet. Yeah, because before, it wasn't using it yesterday, so I don't know if they fixed it or if it's just working for me right now. It's very fickle, and sadly that sucks, because we could use a lot of abilities. So we're just going to put all of them on 3, except for Wei Wei. Yeah. Nice. Iris is doing some damage now. Yeah, if you guys have Caroline, I think she'll do better for you guys, but my Caroline is complete garbage and weak, and I don't have any skill books to even utilize her. But as you can see, my team is still only at turn 100, and we're already at 3.7 almost. There we go. And it looks like we're doing pretty well for how it is. Oh, that's weird. There we go. Okay, so when they ult, it doesn't show the actual ticks damage for Baron J, which is weird. But so far, I'm able to chain stun them, so that's a bonus, right? But it just sucks because now she doesn't do any damage. I'm gonna put her on skill 3 as well to see if we could actually boost that up. Alright, apparently Chloe didn't want to paralyze. Okay, so yeah, looks like it's going pretty well. Fortunately, as I said, her ability is kind of bugged and doesn't want to paralyze when she's supposed to. That's just to me how it feels, because she should not, the Q time should not go from 3 to 1 after she uses her ultimate skill. Alright, we got the reparalyze gone. Alright, let's keep it going. So we got 130 more turns to go. Sadly, our Baron J is down, so we can't get that extra soul count or the damage. But it looks like it's going pretty well so far. And we are doing this on auto, and it's taking quite a bit of time. But the more damage, is going to be worth it. And we're able to use the full 300 teams if we could get this done. So next time I am going to do this, I am going to just have my characters Q3 time for their ults from turn 1. And look at that, I've already passed my highest score so far. Still, I wonder how the guys got 50 million then if you're doing something different. Because I think this is a pretty good strategy so far. Just utilizing the boss's rage against them. You just have to be able to keep the team CC'd. Alright, we got another paralyze going on. That's pretty good, pretty good. I'm just gonna spell him real quick. There we go. We're trying to get to 10 million hopefully, and hopefully we could get that because it'd be pretty awesome. But so far the strategy has been working pretty well, and hopefully it'll help you guys out as well because that would be amazing to see how much you guys do. Yeah, for now we're just watching how the fight goes, and I was not expecting to take this long. I was expecting to go faster, but Reina's special too is taking forever. I am not gonna lie, I'm quite surprised how long her spell takes. We might bring someone else other than Iris as well because of her special using 3 turns in one of her abilities. We might get more out of Caroline, for example. I hate saying that because I really dislike Caroline. We might take out Iris and put him back Michelle in and see if she'll do more damage. Because from the looks of it, she will. Also from the bleed is what's going to be amazing for Michelle too. So I think we have our team for next time. And hopefully we'll be able to beat the next score as well with it. Because it sucks that Baron J was dead because Chloe didn't want to paralyze. And Reina didn't want to use her special either. It's odd that they're not going to use what's available to them when they have mana. So, yeah. And look at that, guys. I was able to push to the top 100 at least, rank 72 now. And let's go with the report and see how much we actually do. And we'll compare from there. And sadly, Baron J didn't get much chance to show his stuff, but Eris did really well. And Baron J could help the whole entire fight as well. But yeah, guys, that's my strategy. Hope you guys liked it. This is probably one of my longest videos, other than the last strategy leveling that I did it earlier. Feel free to like, subscribe, share to new players, and share to your guild. Doesn't matter. After seeing this, I don't think this is an exploit. I think this is just strategy. I think if you read the boss's skill and utilize it, it's just the boss is able to be paralyzed, which is how all bosses are except for 2 of them, and the guild bosses, which is completely normal. So you're able to utilize this to the full potential. I feel that this is a legit strat, and have fun with it. All right, take care.